Hello, hello, and welcome to Wake Up Who You Are with Brooke Coblath Robles. So, I was going to rest this evening, and Spirit had another idea. So, I'm looking outside, and the moon's looking pretty full. I'm not sure if it's full moon tonight or tomorrow, but I do know that the energies are tremendous. Like, all day today, I was feeling so many weird energies in the body, like in the solar plexus and sacral a lot. I was feeling a lot of uneasiness, almost nauseous. I couldn't eat, and I was very edgy. Like, I know that probably quite a few of you were too, because I know when I'm feeling these things, there's a lot more that are feeling these things too. So I wanted to share because Spirit was like, you need to share, and you're not going to sleep yet. It's actually 1:11 in the morning, 1:11, go figure, a.m., and I am in Washington, and Spirit has been giving me all kinds of inner knowings. Like, just all kinds, just out of the blue knowings. Like, I was chatting with a friend from Germany earlier, and they know fluent English. Pretty much anybody I've spoke to or met from Germany speak fluent English, and Source came through and was like, well, you know, the United States is one of the only countries that doesn't make you learn a secondary language in order to graduate their curriculum. And I was like, oh, well, now isn't that just nice? I mean, they recommend it, right? In high school, they recommend that you take a secondary language, but it's considered an elective, and you don't have to pass it to graduate. So then I was just kind of asking, like, inside, like, why is that? And they told me it was just another way to keep separation, right? Like, if most of your citizens can only speak English, then it's kind of going to keep a lot of people from venturing to other countries. It's going to keep a lot of people from marrying other races, all kinds of things like that, right? And so I was just like, wow, well, thank you for that. And then I'm laying there, and I'm trying to get rest. I'm thinking I'm going to fall asleep. And I just get this, oh man, I'm feeling energy coming in through the crown, and then I feel like all of this static and all this energy obviously activating down our third eye and down our lobals, and then all this teeth pressure, right? Like, I have some lead fillings, and during activations, I've had this extreme sensitivity in the jaw and in the teeth where those fillings are before. And so that, like, flowed in this evening, and I was like, oh wow, like, I thought we were done with this activation. And then I get, not until we transform the non-organic matter out of your mouth. And I was like, oh, okay, well, have at it then. Whatever shall be, right? So then I'm like, okay, well, this pressure is pretty intense. I'm not going to be able to, like, go in deep with it like this. It's keeping me in the body way too much. So, and, like, just like right now, I just had this, like, energy come up this side meridian. So, like, this side of the neck, and runs up the back of this jawline, which is right there where my wisdom teeth are. Go figure, wisdom teeth, right? Yeah, and they also told me they don't call them wisdom teeth for nothing. And not all the reason that they pull them is due to a hard way, it's not all due to not being able to clean them properly, which is what the dentists all tell you, right? Or because of extreme crowding. Well, from what I've kind of gotten from Source, our wisdom teeth, when pressed together on our tongue, on the back of our tongue, and then we that is a direct current vibration up into the middle of our pineal gland and opens our third eye like that. And so, go figure why they would want to just rip those all out of our heads, right? Yeah. So, and then, cause why couldn't they just pull one of our other teeth and allow the wisdom teeth to come in if it was a crowding issue? They do it all the time with baby teeth. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm a super analytical. I'm a Capricorn, and I've just always ventured things thoroughly, and Source knows that. And so, I guess when Source finds an open and I'm focused on something, then it's gonna put that in there, right? It's gonna give us that little shard of wisdom, so that we remember it and we take it in. So, what else was I to share? Oh, and the energies in the back. Okay, so, like, I had my Kundalini awakening a while back, where you actually do feel your inner fire essence and energy boil up from within you, and, like, actually intertwine around your spine, come up, activates the back of your brain. Then as you align, opens your crown, boom, your pillar is connected, right? So, when I was doing that the other day, I had a different sensation. Like, not only did my pillar activate, and I was running straight energy through my pillar, and I was standing in my kitchen when I was doing this because, well, frankly, I don't get why am I drawing a blank right now? Warning. They don't give me warning or a buffer time of when I'm to flow, right? Like, I came here and I decided to be a conduit for Gaia. And so whenever she feels she's in extremes or she needs me to flow unconditional love for her, I just do it. So when I feel the pressures twinging in my back and then I get the thought that it's time for her to get love light from me, or, well, not from me, but through me. Then I give allowance, and I flow, and I ground, and I activate my triad, and I flow for her. Well, yesterday when I was flowing, this energy came, like, I always feel the continuous energy going down my pillar, right? And I'm flowing, and I'm in the 0 point. Oh, sorry, my nose was tickly. And I'm in the 0 point, and then, like, but I'm still fully aware of what's going on with my body. I'm super in tune with my body, and so it, like, this energy came in. I felt it come in. It came down the middle of my back, come down the middle of my back, and then, like, across my hips. But a part of it kept going down the tailbone. So, like an upside down cross, it almost felt like. And then, but when the energy went across my back of my hips, I felt like this pressure downwards. And I was anchored. I was anchored more secure than I had ever been anchored before. Generally, I just feel the anchor from the root chakra down to the heart of Gaia. And this time it was like, it like went across the hip, back of the hips, and then almost like grabbed hold of those hips and was like, like set firm, right? Like, we got you. That's what I felt. Like, we've got you while you flow. And nothing can break your security right now. You know, like, I felt like, that's what I felt like. I felt like there was like a security blanket wrapped around my hips, and like I was grounded. And and then when that happened, it was like, it was weird. It was like effortless to stand. I don't know how else to explain it. So yeah, anyways. So that happened yesterday. And then, so I'm like, okay, you know, I feel a new activation. And then I'm a Capricorn, and I know that I have a lot of planetary movement going on right now. So I'm feeling those movements in the body too. But it's not stopping me from hearing my source. It's not stopping me from being connected to my higher self. For the other day, I was driving by, I was going to pick something up from the neighboring town, and I drove by this church, and I glanced over, and I seen somebody was resting on the patio of the church. And right as I looked back to the wheel, I was told, "You're turning around." And I was like, okay. Because we should just be following our subtle thoughts, our subtle direction, without asking why or where we're going or whatever. Because we'll be told as we're going there. Just like I was. I just simply said, okay. So I'll be turning around. And as I was turning around, I was told what I was going to be doing. And I was shown what I was going to be doing. And what I was told and shown was that you're going to circle around, and you're going to go see that gentleman that's sleeping on that patio. And you may startle him when you wake him, but it's okay, because he's going to be open to what you have to offer him. And then I was like, okay, so like, what am I going to offer him? And then I get, you're giving him stones. And as you can see, I wear plenty. A lot of these shorter ones I do not give away. Some of them have been blessed to me, and others I just cherish very much so. And so unless they really squeak at me and want to go, they're staying with me. But my longer strands I do give away, and I am down to a couple, so I need to make some more. So I gave this gentleman my long strand of tiger's eye, which is super grounding and super healing and very high vibration. And so I gave it to him, and I told him that, you know, Spirit told me to give that to him, and that it was going to assist him, and that things were going to get better, that everything was going to get better, and that he was to hold his stones and keep the highest thoughts of what he wanted them to assist him with, and allow that to be, and to follow the subtlety, right? Follow the subtle thoughts, and it shall be. And oh, I forgot to tell you. And as I was getting out of my car, Spirit said, you're going to give him half of what you have in your wallet. And I was like, oh, okay. So I look at my wallet, and I had like $45. So I gave him 22 of it. And it felt great, you know. It's going to come back. It comes back to us. It always comes back to us. That's where the energy circles around, and it comes back. And it very well could have, you know, been my last at that moment. But the flow will come, and it will replenish it for me. And the flow will come, and it will provide for me whatever I need. And I trust in that, and I have faith. I have faith that I will be guided to the proper action to bring forth or rendezvous with anything and everything that supports me in my path. For I venture every day in my path, set out to assist all in the highest well-being. Whatever that is, and whatever I'm guided to do. I've surrendered a long time ago. So I'm here in support to Gaia, and I work in coinciding energies with her and with Source, and we bring our pyramid and our divine triad to assist anyone and everyone that's willing to be assisted. So I'm making this video because I was guided to, and I talked about all I was guided to, and so it is, right? And I love you all, and thank you so much for push and play. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for hitting the like if you liked it. I hope it resonated with you. Take what did, leave the rest. It's my truth, and I know it resonates with a lot of you, for we're all on the same path, bringing forth this love light, grounding in Gaia, and holding the space for everyone else to jump in. I love you. Love light to all of you. Have a most blessed day.